So, care to tell me why it is you've got me up in the middle of the night? In the middle of this horrendous rainstorm. I have been given no briefing. I was just told to get here ASAP. Do you want to explain what is going on? And why, of all places, we're on a public train? You do realise that there is a war going on, right? Okay, right, well, some answers would be appreciated greatly. Do you have a dossier for me? You do? Oh, well, at least we're getting somewhere. Okay, give me that then. It's a pickup. Hang on. It's a pickup and transportation on a public train. It doesn't matter that the last compartment is sealed off. It is a public... Is the pickup a potential threat? And tell you what, you know what? Don't answer that. Just give me the dossier. Give me the dossier and I will see what exactly it is you have got me dealing with. You know, when I agreed to work with TMC, it was under the impression that I was working with a professional organisation. Give me that dossier. See what it is that you have thrown me into. Log in and password. Is what I'm looking at here, is this for real? Is this, tell me this is not, here, look, tell me this is not the pickup that we are here for. And this is absolutely correct. There's no crossover in communications. So you're telling me that in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere, you have got me to pick up a Category 1 pyro. I mean, and on a public train. This mutant is clearly a threat to the public. So why are we transporting him? To keep a low profile. Alright, okay. Well, forgive me for being skeptical, but let's just assume, and we're just assuming here, so stick with me, it's just a theoretical assumption. Let's just assume that our pickup decides to demonstrate, not just to us, but to everybody on this train, just how powerful a mutant they are. We're talking about a Category 1 pyro. Do you realise the radius of devastation that we will be looking at if, and it is a very possible if, they decide to just go supernova on us? I'm sorry, what? That's why I'm here. To prevent that from happening. So, let me get this straight. And I mean, I'm looking through the dossier here and I'm seeing a long list of priors. We're not dealing with an amateur here. We're dealing with a very angry rebel. You do realise that there is a war going on, and it is full of people of this caliber, but yet you and your department, your so-called Department of Mutant Control, has decided to place me on a public train as the one person to prevent this particular subject, which I will remind you again is a Category 1 pyro. it is telling me it's up to me to prevent them from just melting down completely. Right. Oh well, I'm glad we've got that out in the open. No pressure there then. I'm going to tell you this, and I know it isn't your fault. I know it's not your fault. You are just following the chain of command, as is everybody else. But you can be the first to know that if somehow we manage to make it through this journey in one tact, in one piece, then this will be the last assignment that I do with the DMC. I can't believe this. It's just, honestly, this is unreal. Let me look through the rest of this particular subject. Look, I mean, look at this. Look at the long list of priors. And these have just been small-scale events, I know that. But we have to always fear the worst. That is why there is such a rift between us, because they are capable of making the worst a reality. Okay. I know it's not your fault. And if I'm going to get us through this, which I am, because I am a constant professional, then I just need a moment to calm down. Because if I'm not calm, the subject certainly will not be calm. And that is exactly what they need to be. That's what we need them to be. I take it you've brought the appropriate tech and medical equipment. Yeah, well, but don't get it out here. Wait till we get into the isolated cart. The last thing we want to do is let people know what we have in the last cart. That is why I am talking to you so quietly, because we cannot afford to have anybody realize what is happening. This is why this is such a risk. This is why this is such a stupid idea. Because if one person finds out, they'll tell someone else, they'll tell another, they'll tell 6 more, and then they will be panicking up and down the length of the train. Let's just calm down and let's get to the back of the train, to where the subject is, okay? And then we can go from there. A category 1. It's been a long time since I've dealt with a category 1. I take it that there is a psych report attached within the dossier. There is. Okay. I think it's best if I pull this up and have a quick scan through, at least, before we go in. Okay. Sociopathic tendencies. Quick temperament. Great. It is, just gets better. You know, if I'd had a bit more time to prepare, then this would be a lot easier. But we're gonna have to wing it and hope with every fibre of our being that it is enough to keep this particular subject calm and in control. Okay. So there has been a series of tests done on this particular individual, and let's just pull up the results of those. Right, so according to the results that I'm seeing here, the individual is highly intelligent and highly perceptive, so there's no point in going the friendly, softly, ooh, aren't you a lovely mutant route, because they will pick up on that. So it's probably best just to play it straightforward and direct, but at the same time maintaining soft tones, because from what I see here, they respond to soft tones. In fact, they respond from a lot of their preliminary tests to whispered speech better. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is set up the inner amplifier, and we'll place that within the subject's ear. And from that point on, we will use a directional microphone, which will transmit my voice to theirs, so it is as if I'm getting close up to them and whispering. Well, yes, I could get close up to them and whisper in their ear, but I don't know if you've been paying attention, but they are a Category 1 pyro. I don't really think that they're going to particularly like me getting all up in their ear and whispering to them. That's probably gonna freak them out a little bit, and if they freak out, then I don't need to explain what happens then. So let's just go along with the tech. That's what it's there for. Let's use it. It doesn't put me in immediate danger, or any more immediate danger than I already am, and it just works easier. It makes them feel more comfortable and reassured, and it makes me feel more comfortable and reassured. So let's just stick to that, okay? The question I need to ask now is, what program do we run? And no, we're not using any chemical stimuli, because again, as it says, they're intelligent, they're perceptive, they will know exactly what we're doing. We're going to have to do this the old-fashioned route. We're going to have to sedate them through oral sensory techniques. So no chemical tech, okay? I'm just taking every precaution not to aggravate them. Yeah, because if we do the slightest thing that is going to piss them off, we're all going to be charred remains, right? So we're going to take it nice and easy, and we're going to go old school on this one, okay? Oral sensory techniques only, okay? Au naturel. And the play I'm thinking of running here, good old-fashioned guided relaxation. Look, you know, what can I say? Old habits die hard, and I honestly think this is the safest play to make. No chemical inducing, no high-tech states of altered awareness, just good old-fashioned guided relaxation. Look, I'm sure that they are going to appreciate me being on the level with them much more than me trying to sneak around and make them our guinea pig for the rest of this train journey. We have got to adapt to what they are going to work best with, and honestly, this is the play that I think is going to do it. Alright, so all I need from you guys at this point is just observational equipment out. The usual heartbeat sensors, adrenal measurements, just the necessary precautions to realise and keep an eye on how well we're on track with this. Just observational. Other than that, it's just going to be me and them, and hopefully a safe journey to the other side. Alright, okay, you ready? Alright, let's go. Good evening, my name is Dr. Roberts. I'm pleased to meet you. Apologies for the circumstances. I am probably just as perturbed by this whole setup as you are. Far from ideal, I know, but we work with what we're given. No, I'm not a member of the DMC, not officially a member. I am a sort of specialist. I'm a kind of go-to guy, the middle guy, man in the middle, as it were. Basically, I have no political place in this difference of opinions, shall we say. I am simply a peacekeeper. I'm here to keep you and your kind safe and the general public safe, and so I am called out to certain situations such as this. I have no idea where we're heading. All I know is that I want to get there safely. I'm sure you want to get there safely, and I'm pretty positive everybody else on the train does too. So that is basically my role. What I do, I am a sort of mediator. As I said, I have no real affiliation with the DMC. I have no place in this particular disagreement that is going on through the country. I am just here to try and make things a little bit easier for everybody, okay? So don't see me as an enemy. Then again, don't see me as a friend either. I am neutral. I'm just here to ensure safe passage for all. With sheer respect, I'm going to be totally upfront and honest with you, because that is what you deserve. That is what I do. You will find that I will not try any bullshit on you at all. I am just going to be absolutely frank with you. I have read through your dossier. I know what you are capable of. I know your potential. I know that you've had a few incidents in the past. I don't know why you are being transported. Again, that is not why I'm here. I will not be dealing with that aspect of this. I am simply here to make sure that you get from A to B comfortably, and everybody else does. Now, first things first, I know that you are concerned about your family, and I can completely understand that. So what I have done is I've set up a video link. Fortunately, because of the reception, we can get no audio to and from, but we can certainly show you a visual, we can connect to a visual link showing you that your family is indeed safe and secure, and they are under no duress, because I know that is a major concern. I've done this enough times to know that that is a lot of passengers' primary concern, so I just want to make you rest assured that your family is totally safe, and again, as I said, under no duress. So I'm just going to pull up the video link for you. I know that you have no reason to trust me, but like I said, I am not here to aggravate you. I am here with no agenda. I am just here to keep the peace. I am here to ensure everybody's safety. That includes yours and your families. You may think of me what you wish, but I am just here to make sure that this goes as smoothly as possible. That is why I'm being absolutely honest with you. Okay, so there we go, video link established. As you can see, your family is absolutely safe and secure and absolutely perfectly fine, under no duress, under no stress. They are free, they are under observation for the time being, but that is all. They are free to go as they wish. I just wanted you to make sure that they are being treated well, because I know that is a primary concern, as I said, for a lot of passengers, and I don't want that resting on your mind. I want you to know that they are safe and secure, and there you go, you can see for yourself. See? have to shut that down now. I know it's hard, and I know that you miss them, but you will be able to establish further communication, actual audible communication, once we arrive. I can guarantee you that. But for your safety, the safety of everybody else on the train as well, we're going to have to induce you into a state of sleep, which I'm sure you will find utterly relaxing, and I'm sure it will be a welcome state for you after everything that you've no doubt been through this evening. No, I understand you have every reason not to trust me, and you have every reason to doubt what it is that we're trying to do here. That is why we are not using any chemical induction techniques, and the only tech that we are using is to observe your state. That is your pulse, your adrenal measurements, and the only other additional tech we're using is to amplify my voice into your ears. I do not want you to think that anything untoward is happening, because it's not. We are simply just trying to help you get some rest, as I said, which I'm sure will be a welcome state. Now, I know and I understand why you may doubt that, but that is why we're taking this approach, and that is why I'm being utterly honest and upfront with you about everything we're doing, because I don't want you to think that anything untoward is happening. It isn't. I don't know you, you don't know me, I have no reason to cause you harm. I have only reason to cause you peace, and that is what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to cause peace for everybody else around us as well. And I'm not saying that you would intentionally show us your mutant abilities and your potential, as it were. I'm not saying that would happen on purpose, but there has been several incidents, and a few in your own case history, where it has happened accidentally. And this is basically just a preventative measure from that. That's all it is. Now, if you want, we can use what's called an audible blocker. Now, basically all that does is that blocks out any background noise, any ambience, and it basically just connects a direct line from my voice to your ear, because that's what we're doing here. We're not using any other techniques. It's just going to be you, me, and my voice. It's the audible blocker, then that will just strengthen the connection that is there. It will strengthen the connection between me, you, and my voice, and it will block everything else out. It will make the process much easier, and it will go much quicker and smoother if you wish to, but it can also be done just perfectly fine without. It is entirely up to you. I want you to choose. You want to go with the audible blocker? Okay, that's fine. Okay, all we need to do is we just need to attach this piece of tech to your ear. Now, honestly, that's all it'll do. I give you my word. Okay. Now, it'll take just a few seconds to register, and you will experience something that is, I'm not going to lie, it's a little strange. Everything will start to begin to fade out, and then the next thing and the only thing you'll hear from then on will be my voice, okay? And I just want you to concentrate on my voice, and I want you to follow my voice. And from there on, hopefully, we'll be able to help you ease yourself to sleep, okay? So we're just going to activate the audible blocker now, and it will take just a few seconds to take effect. I just need you to nod your head and just physically acknowledge if you can hear my voice. Okay, great. See, totally harmless, right? I told you so. Okay, so from this point on, it is just me and you. There is nobody else around. of this large body of water. Except the large body of water is gradually transforming into a light blue mist. It is starting from around your body, and you can feel the ripples of change just tickle across your skin. You can feel the water just evaporating into the most soothing, light, and relaxing mist, so